Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. This is me, Nadia Rajput from DESI TV USA. Let's have a look at the headlines. Bangladesh election campaign ended Monday ahead of this week's vote, with rival parties invoking the 2024 uprising that ended the autocratic rule of Sheikh Hasina. Group of key Muslim countries including Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt and Qatar on Monday issued a strong joint warning to Israel over what they described as accelerating efforts to illegally annex the occupied West Bank. Somalia on Monday signed a defense agreement with Saudi Arabia as the Horn of Africa becomes an arena for proxy wars between Gulf monarchies, with Abu Dhabi at loggerheads with Riyadh. Let's look into details. Bangladesh election campaign ended Monday ahead of this week's vote, with rival parties invoking the 2024 uprising that ended the autocratic rule of Sheikh Hasina. Tens of thousands of flag-waving supporters attended a succession of rival rallies across the sprawling capital Dhaka as parties sought to harness the legacy of the mass uprising and pitch competing visions of change for the country of 170 million. In Thursday's election, the Muslim majority nation will elect a 350-seat parliament, with the Bangladesh Nationalist Party led by Tariq Rahman, who returned in December after 17 years in exile, widely tipped as a front-runner. The BNP's key rival is Jamaat-e-Islami, Bangladesh's largest Islamist party that is led by Shafiqur Rahman and has allied with the National Citizen Party that was formed by student leaders who spearheaded the uprising. Prime Ministerial hopeful Tariq Rahman appeared confident as he bounced on stage to address a crowd of thousands of BNP loyalists who waved flags and the party symbol, a sheaf of rice, and greeted their leaders as if at a rock concert. The BNP alone has a plan to run the country and the experience to do so, he said, referring to his late parents Ziaur Rahman and Khalida Zia, who both led the nation.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas todo se puede.
Group of key Muslim countries including Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt and Qatar on Monday issued a strong joint warning to Israel over what they described as accelerating efforts to illegally annex the occupied West Bank, just days before US President Donald Trump is set to chair the inaugural summit of the Gaza Board of Peace. In a joint statement released by the Foreign Office here, the Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Egypt, Jordan and the United Arab Emirates, Indonesia, Turkey, Saudi Arabia and Qatar condemned in the strongest terms Israeli decisions and measures aimed at imposing unlawful sovereignty over the occupied Palestinian territory. The statement accused Israel of entrenching settlement activity and enforcing a new legal and administrative reality in the occupied West Bank. Steps, the minister said, were designed to accelerate illegal annexation and forcibly displace the Palestinian population. They reaffirmed that Israel has no sovereignty over the occupied Palestinian territory, the statement said, underscoring a rare show of coordinated diplomatic messaging from a geographically diverse group of Muslim majority states. The foreign minister warned that continued expansionist Israeli policies in the West Bank were fueling violence and deepening instability across the region. At a time when Gaza remains devastated by war and prospects for peace are increasingly fragile, the joint condemnation comes amid growing international alarm over Israel's moves to legalize settlement outposts, expand civilian control mechanism in the West Bank, and issue inflammatory statements by senior Israeli officials calling for permanent territorial control. Palestinian authorities and rights groups argue these steps amount to be facto annexation. The ministers categorically rejected Israel's actions, describing them as a blatant violation of international law and a direct assault on the two-state solution. Somalia on Monday signed a defense agreement with Saudi Arabia as the Horn of Africa became an arena for proxy wars between Gulf monarchies, with Abu Dhabi at loggerheads with Riyadh. The region, strategically located between the Indian Ocean and the Suez Canal on one of the largest, busiest trade routes, has increasingly attracted the interest of the Gulf states. The agreement comes a month and a half after Israel recognized Somaliland, a self-proclaimed republic that seceded from Somalia in 1991, but which Mogadishu still considers to be under its control. That's all for now. Keep watching DESI TV USA. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. And don't forget to watch our channels DTV NN and DESI Urdu TV.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, con rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind-R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.